this by editing. A very happy and prosperous New Year 2019 to all my Easy English viewers and all my friends all over the world. Today we are going to take up class 10 mixed bag literature revisional assignments for board exam. You can ask Ritik why, or Prasant, you can ask, sir, why are you taking this revisional assignment?
Why are you taking
Well,
assignment?
all the class 10 examinees are preparing for board, CBSE board exam. They have the board exam just in the very first week of March or in the last week of February. 12th exam already, the date sheet has come in February only, and it will be just together with class 10 also. So 10 and 12 both will have in the mid of February the exam begins, and so they might be preparing or revising their lessons. So this assignment will definitely help them prepare and tune up their preparation. This will help them tune up their preparations and revise. Well, both of you, Dhanraj and this, you will ask one question, 1 to 15, and rest of them is ask the questions. Prashant, ask.
Who became a threat to the frog?
Yeah, the nightingale became a threat to the frog because at the very first instant she attracted all the creatures of Bengal bog. She sang so beautifully that all the creatures of Bengal bog got fascinated to her singing. They all came out of water. They came from different places, and they gathered at the samak tree to listen to her. So having seen that the nightingale was getting more and more audience admiration, the frog just considered her a threat to his identity. Next question, please.
How did the frog introduce himself to the
Yeah, the frog introduced himself to the nightingale by saying that it is the frog who is the owner of the samak tree. And not only that, he also said that he had long been known in that Bengal bog for his beautiful, splendid, male singing voice. He boasted his ability by saying that he often writes for the magazine Bog Trumpet. So he just called himself, or he considered himself as a great critic of art and music. Actually, he overemphasized his importance. So he introduced himself by saying that he has been the owner of the samak tree, and the people know him for a long time as a great male singer for his beautiful male singing. Though it was just false, but he boasted of his ability. Next question, please.
What delighted the heart of the nightingale?
Yeah, what lacked?
Delight.
Oh, what delighted?
What delighted the heart of the nightingale?
Oh, yes. The promise given by the frog that he will make her a star performer delighted the nightingale.
What offer was made by the frog?
The frog offered the nightingale to impart her training in vocal music, and he also, proposed to allow her to sing in the musical nights. And being an organizer, he decided that if in every musical night the nightingale will sing, and he will be the organizer, and he will collect the entire collection in the form of silver and gold. Yeah.
What was the real purpose of the frog in training the nightingale?
Yeah, the real purpose of frog in training the nightingale was to do away with her musical supremacy and lead her to death, because he just wanted to get rid of the nightingale. And in order to get rid of her, his rival, he just made a conspiracy to make her join his training. He just decided that he will impart training to the nightingale on the condition that she will sing in the musical nights organized by him. Yes. Next question.
How did the nightingale lose the charm of her voice?
Yeah, the nightingale was overstrained by the frog. The frog asked her to sing night after night, day after day, in the musical nights without rest. Due to overstraining and lack of rest, the nightingale, lost her melodious appeal, and eventually she became, a burden to the audience. She was not liked by the audience because of her declining, melodious voice. And a time came that no audience came to her show. Yes.
Why was the frog's joy both sweet and bitter?
Yeah, the frog's joy was sweet in the sense that he was earning a huge income from the musical nights of the nightingale. It was, bitter because he was jealous of the growing popularity of the nightingale. Next question, please.
What made the nightingale sorrowful and play?
Yeah, having lost the audience admiration, the Nightingale became very sad. She had to sing at the musical nights all alone. So singing without any audience at night made her sorrowful and grieved. And eventually she became very, very painful. Yes.
Bring out the irony in the frog's comments. Your song must be your own.
Yeah, the frog went on saying that the nightingale should sing in her original voice, and so long as she was alive. But as soon as she burst one of her veins and died, he just changed his statement, saying that her song must be her own. This was the irony in the statement, because what he said, what he preached, he practiced something different. So he was just a hypocrite. He said something but meant something else. It was the frog who went on emphasizing the nightingale that she should sing like, the frog. But when the nightingale lost her life, he just wanted to get rid of the responsibility, saying that it was the nightingale who was responsible for her death, and she was prone to the audience influence, and she should not have try to copy the style of frog singing, and her song must be her own. That was the comment given by the frog at the time when she died. So this clearly, becomes a contradiction to what the frog said. Yeah.
What did the frog suggest to the nightingale to improve her song?
The frog, asked Nightingale to practice more and more, and use two musical notes, sing two musical notes at a time, repeatedly and quickly, in order to, give a manifestation of change in her style, so that the audience, should like that. He also asked her to sing, quicker songs, catching to the audience, in order to, finish more and more musical nights. The only intention of the frog was to spoil her musical supremacy.
What enraged the frog?
And yeah, the frog became enraged or angry, having lost, the collection at the musical nights. As the audience stopped coming, the collection at the musical nights also declined consequently, and this made the frog quite angry and raged.
How did the nightingale kill herself?
The nightingale, in order to, come to the expectation of the frog, she tried to, sing like the frog. She tried to expand her lungs. So in an attempt of expanding her lungs, she burst one of her veins and died eventually. Next question.
Who was responsible for the nightingale's death, the frog or the nightingale
Yeah,
herself?
to some extent, the nightingale was also responsible for her death, because she came under the influence of the crafty frog without knowing his real intentions. She, trusted the frog. Without knowing and without judging his intentions, she came under the agreement that she would sing for the frog. And that was the result, that she started, following the frog. And in attempt to come to the expectation of the frog, she tried to expand one of her lungs, and burst one of her lungs and died eventually.
What message does the poem
Yeah,
convey to you?
yeah. The poem, The Frog and Nightingale, written by Vikram Seth, conveys the message that we should never try to copy. We should never try to copy someone blindly. Our originality must not be lost. We should always try to keep our own original ideas intact, original voice intact. We should never be a blind follower of anybody, because blind imitation is always dangerous to life. Dangerous to life.
The nightingale was a gullible creature comment.
Yeah, the nightingale was gullible because she easily came under the influence of the clapping of the audience. She got, influenced by the huge clapping of the audience, and sang the whole night without the rest. She easily got carried away by the comments given by the creatures. That was the reason why she was gullible. Yeah, next question.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Dhananjay, read out the extract.
But you shall shine more bright in these contents than unswept stone, besmeared with sluttish time. Who is being addressed here?
Yeah, the poet's friend, Shakespeare's friend is being addressed here.
What will immortalize the memory of the poet's friend?
Yeah, the poem written by the poet in the memory of his beloved friend will immortalize him.
In what sense is time described as sluttish?
Yeah, time is sluttish because it is an ugly habit of destroying all beautiful creations of man and God. Time is sluttish because it is an ugly habit of destroying everything that is beautiful and attractive.
What do you mean by besmirched?
Bismarck means left uncared. Anything, all the architectural designs, all the monuments and designs left uncared get, ravaged in the course of time. Any monument, any architectural design kept uncared and, unconsidered remains under the ravages of time, sluggish time. The time has been called sluggish because it has an ugly habit of destroying all the beautiful things of the world. Yeah.
Not marble, not the gilded monuments of princes shall outlive this powerful rhyme, but you shall shine more bright in these contents, this unswept stone, besmeared with sluggish time. Why are memorials built?
Memories are built in order to, keep the people, the prince and princess, remember till posterity. Memories, memorials, and architectural designs are being created by prince and princess so as to be remembered till posterity. Next question, please.
What is it according to the poet that outlives human memorials?
Yeah, according to the poet William Shakespeare, poems can outlive any architectural, any physical, architectural design, monuments, and memorials built in memory of someone. So it is the poem that immortalizes our love. Poetry immortalizes our love rather than any physical monuments created by prince or princess. Next question, please.
How does time treat human monuments?
Yeah, time is the greatest destroyer. It destroys everything that comes in its path, in the ravages. It always leads to the great damage and destruction.
What do you mean by sluttish?
Sluttish means having an ugly habit of destroying beautiful things.
When wasteful war sell statues overturned and broils root out the work of masonry, how does the poet view war?
War is always a cause for destruction of mankind and properties. It results into destruction. Like any other thing, war also results in, destruction of monuments and statues and all other creations. But war cannot destroy the written document, that is poem. Poem cannot be destroyed by the forces of war. It remains unaffected. Yeah.
What do you mean by broils?
Broils mean the forces of war. Next
Why does the poet mention statues and work of masonry?
Yeah, the poet mentions statues and work of masonry just to give an emphasis that physical, structures cannot survive long as compared to the written documents poem. Next question.
Give the antonym of the word wasteful.
Wasteful, useful. Wasteful will turn into productive and useful. The antonym of the word wasteful is useful or productive. That's all today. I'm sure this assignment will help the children revise their lessons, particularly the question that I have asked, and prepare themselves for the board exam. Thank you. Like it and subscribe it.